Okay. Tonight I researched a few different forms of communication. The first being written communication, the second being verbal communication, the third being nonverbal communication, and the fourth being digital communication. So, starting with written communication, definition for this that I found would be communications conveyed through written words, either digitally or on paper. Now, a workplace example of this could be a manager sending a memo to his team. Um, this also, again, would tie into the digital communication. Another thing of this could just be putting paper memos on everyone's desk if you really want everyone to see it. Then there's the estimated usage of written communication, which would be in emails, which remains a prevalent tool. It would be around 52 to 57% of employees use it on a weekly basis. And then in broadcast style internal messaging, 92% of organizations use email, newsletters, and videos, which play significant roles in the workplace. Now, the second one would be verbal communication. This is going to be spoken communication, whether in person, face to face, or via voice channels such as phone calls, Zoom calls, or anything of that nature. Now, a workplace example for this would be holding a team meeting in person in a conference room. Another example could be holding a meeting on a video call like Zoom. The estimated usage of this would be that about 38% of employees have in-person communication, and then otherwise through the broadcasting methods such as Zoom or WhatsApp or anything of that sort, they see the usage up to 78% in all employees. Now, specifically, the phone calls and video calls just within one company, they say about 94% of professionals make or receive phone calls within a company. Now, for nonverbal communication, the definition would be communication conveyed without words through body language, facial expressions, eye contact, tone of voice, posture, and visual cues. Now, a manager in a workplace could be showing this through having, folded arms, looking disinterested, like rolling the eyes during a meeting while you're presenting something. This could convey that they're not too happy about the idea, or they just think it's a bad idea in general. The estimated usage of this, according to Merabian's research, is that 93% of communication effectiveness comes from nonverbal elements, and 55% of this being body language. Now, workplace surveys reinforce this by saying that 85% believe eye contact is crucial, and 70% point to facial expressions as very impactful. Now, for digital communication, this would mean communication done via digital platforms, as I mentioned. You could say Zoom, you could say WhatsApp. For example, my team uses GroupMe. Now, workplace example would just be team members using something like WhatsApp to communicate as a team. It's a simpler platform for everyone to be on rather than dealing with someone's on Windows, someone's on Mac. And then the estimated usage percentage of this would be about 60% of employees use instant messaging tools. As I said, WhatsApp, GroupMe, all the normal ones. I'm sure there's plenty more that any company could use. I say 66% of employees use message apps such as that to communicate, and then over 50% make video calls. Now, in conclusion, written and digital communication dominate how we share info at work. Emails are still king, and tools like GroupMe and others are becoming essential for communication within the workplace. Now, verbal communication, whether in person or via voice or video, remains vital for immediacy and just really immediacy to be able to contact your employees and contact your coworkers, so you all are in constant coercion with each other. if that's the right word. And then there's also the nonverbal cues, which is just the body language, eye contact, tone, that usually carry the most weight in how messages are received and understood. Understanding and balancing all these forms can lead to clearer, more effective workplace communication, therefore, a more efficient workplace.